Much, Tristan and JD, and welcome back, everyone, to Scott Gymnasium, where we're getting closer to tip-off time on the men's side of this North Star doubleheader. Winners in the first game again, Bellevue outscoring Dickinson State 22-8 in the fourth quarter, and they rallied from a deficit to come away with a 9-point victory of 65-56 over the Blue Hawks. Other winners tonight were Valley City State over Mayville and Dakota State over Jamestown tonight on the women's side. So Valley City State and Mayville State are now done. It looks like Mayville State most likely now will be the number 2 seed, and the number 1 seed will be Dakota State. And then it looks like maybe Jamestown 3, and then of course Bellevue and Valley City and Dickinson State will be the number 6 seed in the women's side of things. So again, Dickinson State getting ready to go to work tonight here against Bellevue. These teams have split. Bellevue won at the buzzer down in Bellevue, and Dickinson a comfortable win here against Bellevue earlier in the year, 85-75. So let's take a look at our Just a Glass starting lineups. Let's start with the Bruins, who come into the ball game overall in the season 12-14. The Blue Hawks 15-10. The Blue Hawks atop the North Star at 10-3. Bellevue currently mirrored in 5th place. They are 4-9. Bellevue will go with R.J. Smith at the center position, 6'8", out of El Dorado Hills, California. Also at a guard position will be J.J. Montgomery, a junior, 5'11", out of Haywood, California. Leon Thompson will be at a guard forward out of Phoenix, Arizona, a sophomore at 6'6". Raphael Ellen will be at a guard position, 6'4", senior, out of Gary, Indiana. Christian Carter, a senior, point guard, 6'1", out of Concord, California, for the Bellevue Bruins. Again, the Bruins are coached by their veteran head coach, Lucas Gabriel, in his 6th season at Bellevue. Dickinson State coached by Derek Selvig. Derek, of course, at his 5th season at Dickinson State. As we said, the Hawks sit atop the conference. A win tonight would clinch the number 1 spot. No worse than a tie for number 1. And, of course, the only team that can catch Dickinson State is Jamestown. And they can't catch them, basically, unless they win twice and Dickinson State loses twice this weekend. But if the Hawks win tonight, they will clinch no worse than a tie. They have the tiebreak over Jamestown, so they would be the number 1 seed in the tournament format and be home for the entire tournament format. They'll go with Kosei Egule at a guard, Trey Stevens at a guard, John Evans at a guard, Cordell Stinson at a guard, and Braden Palmer will be at the post position for Dickinson State. Again, 10-3 and 15-10. We've got one more timeout coming. Of course, that's always from Justin Glass, Justin Olson, and that great crew at Justin Glass. Brought you our starting lineups. We don't tip it off until we hear from Coca-Cola. So we've got a 90-second break tonight, and then we'll come back and get rolling and going here on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. We'll be back with you with the tip-off to tonight's basketball game. What a great crowd, boy. The crowds are
Rooted in the heart of our vibrant communities stands Bravera Bank, offering complete financial services for banking, wealth management, and insurance. From home loans and checking accounts,
let me tell you about the cashback rewards with this account,
to wealth management, we'll help you forge your path ahead.
Let's create a plan to reach your financial goals.
Sounds great.
With specialty insurance coverage, our advisors ensure your operation can carry on.
Looks like it's going to be a great harvest.
At Consolidated, we believe that neighbors serving neighbors is what it's all about. Now, when you partner with us, we'll give you up to $150 bill credit for every neighbor or friend you refer to Consolidated. Receive a $50 credit for one service, a $100 credit for 2, even $150 for all 3 services. Choose from internet, telephone, or cable TV, plus there's no limit on referrals. Get to know your neighbor and earn $150 in bill credit. Find out more at consolidatednd.com.
We're on TV. Hold up. Don't tip it yet. Hold up. We're on TV and in a break. We're in a break, so don't throw it up yet. He's coming, but he's not here yet. But you're okay till he gets here. Whenever there is fun, there's always Coca-Cola, yeah. Coca-Cola. right, thank you. We're ready to get to work here at Scott Gymnasium. 7:33, Dickinson State and Bellevue will tip it off. In the Mountain Time Zone, the Hawks dressed in the home white, Bellevue traveling purple. As we said, these two teams have split during the season. Bellevue a buzzer beater in overtime. Dickinson State a 10-point win here at Scott Gym. Right side, Stevens with the basketball on the dribble, penetrates in the paint. Backs up from 12, fires off the glass, off the rim, to the floor. Not good, and the rebound comes down to the Bruins of Bellevue. Out front with the basketball, Raphael Ellen. He'll move it around the perimeter. They'll work it to Montgomery. Montgomery now hands it off quickly, gets it to Smith. They'll go down low. R.J. Smith double team. They kick it back out front around the perimeter. Ellen with it. Ellen goes back off to Carter. Carter with it. Shot clock down to 7. Carter on the dribble, tries to find some space, comes around Egbule and lays it up and in. Got a nice little seam and took advantage of it around Kosei Egbule, and an early 2-0 lead for the Bellevue Bruins on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. With the basketball, Evans gets it back off to Egbule. Egbule tries to drive, cut off, fires from 15. That's off the back iron, too strong. Rebound comes down, controlled by the Bruins of Bellevue. Here they come with the basketball. Out front with it, Carter. He'll leave it quickly off into the hands of Montgomery. Montgomery drops the pass off to Smith. Smith back to Carter. Carter works his way around, trying to get 3. They kick it way out front. That ball will be an over and back violation. Turnover number 1, Bellevue. And Dickinson State retains possession of the basketball. Dickinson State down 2-0 early on here on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. Inbounds pass will come in. It'll be controlled by the Blue Hawks. They'll work it around. Egbule to Stevens. Stevens looking for Palmer. Finds him. Low block. Braden bouncing inside. Spins to his right. Hooks up the shot off the glass. That won't go down. 3 good looks for the Hawks and 3 misses. And down court, Carter clears it off from the guard position. Skips it left-hand side. He'll get it to Ellen. Ellen with the basketball. Ellen goes near side with the dribble drive. Pulls up from 3 and hits it. So Ellen with the 3-pointer, and it's a quick 5-0 lead for Bellevue on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. Here comes Egbule down court. Kosei, top of the key, Evans. Evans puts it on the floor, penetrates inside, gets a double team, comes away from it, spins from 12, puts it up off the glass. He can't get it to go, gets his own rebound and gets that one to go. So the Hawks in their first make and 5 attempts, and they've all been great shots. That's the good news. The bad news is they didn't drop. And they got that one to drop on the Evans rebound off the offensive glass through the hoop. Down low, the big guy, Smith with it. He's double teamed. He has it batted away by Stinson. Turnover number 2. Evans on the breakaway with the 2-hand slam. Puts it down. John Evans with 4. The lead is 1 for Bellevue. 5-4 on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. With the basketball, Smith has it out front. He'll work it around the perimeter to Carter. Carter gets it back in the hands of Thompson. Thompson down low again to Smith. He gets double teamed. Looking for any kind of help. Whips across court to Ellen. Ellen back out front. Spins it off on the dribble drive. Montgomery, no shot there. Now they get it back off. Long 3-pointer. Off the back iron. Not good by Carter. Rebound Evans. Outlet Egbule. Egbule on the fly. Comes around Thompson. Puts it up and in. And Dickinson State takes their first lead. A 6-0 run for the Blue Hawks, a 6-5 lead for Dickinson State. 16.5 left to go, first half. Blue Hawks by 1. With you on Consolidated Channel 18 live across Southwestern and Western North Dakota. Stevens with the steal, Stevens with the breakaway, Stevens with the layup. And the Blue Hawks take a 8-5 lead. They are now on an 8-0 run. As they have busted it open a bit here. Dickinson State again sets up defensively. They'll work it around to the left side. Now we go right side inside. We got a tie-up, jump ball. Who's got the arrow? It'll go back to Bellevue. Tristan Sturr. How you doing, Tristan? Let me get my mic up. There we go. Tristan Sturr joining me, Mike side, for color and commentary tonight. What a crowd we have here. Very enthusiastic. The student body is like, holy cow. There's a lot of students in the fans tonight, also in the stands, but the student body section jam-packed across the way from us. Inbounds pass comes in, back into the ball game. They'll put it down low with the basketball. Matlock has it, so Matlock will look inside. Shot not good, but the rebound comes right back to Matlock, and they'll bring it back out front. Also into the ball game, Chang has checked in. 8-5 lead for Dickinson State. Here comes Chang. He's cut off, comes inside, puts the shot up, not good. And Stevens will pick up the personal, and Chang will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Dickinson State again leading 8-5, fell behind 5-0, have scored 8 straight. Couple of subs getting ready. Dickinson State will go 10 deep. They'll go with Gus Wright, Jaden Wright, Jake Daniel, Aiden Fischel, and Zocker. They'll play a lot of people. Free throw up and not good by Chang. He'll get another. Palmer out. Jake Daniel in. Stevens out. Stinson out. Gus Wright in. Jake Daniel in. And Aiden Fischel into the ball game for Dickinson State. One more coming for Chang at the free throw line. Shot is up. That one rattles in and out. Not good. Egbule, who rebounds the heck out of the basketball at 6 foot, gets another defensive rebound, and he'll bring it down court. Goes to Gus Wright. Gus Wright gets the pass off to Aiden Fischel. Aiden comes top of the key, tries to penetrate, comes in the paint, drives down low, turns from 12. He'll put it up and in. Aiden Fischel with the basket. And it is a 10-0 run for Dickinson State. They lead it 10-5 on the CHI St. Alexius House scoreboard. With the basketball out front, holding on to it, Matlock. He'll work it around the perimeter. Matlock will get the ball back. They go inside to Matlock. His shot blocked away and loose on the floor. Good defense by Gus Wright. And down court with the basketball, Aiden Fischel will attack offensively. Fischel trying to penetrate, comes inside with the left hand, scoops it up, and scoops it in again. What a move by Fischel. He's got 4. It's a 12-0 run for the Blue Hawks, and they are capable of doing that. A 12-5 lead for Dickinson State. Chang with the basketball. Great defense being played by the Hawks. After that initial cheers by Bellevue, Matt Hawk comes inside, working against Evans, a little 12-footer. He goes 6'9". Evans goes about 6'4", and the mismatch paid off for Matt Hawk as he has his first basket, ending that 12-0 run by Dickinson State. 12-7 lead for the Blue Hawks. Evans with the basketball. Hand back to Jake Daniel. Daniel comes top of the key. Keeps the dribble alive. Looks to his right. Looks to his left. He finds the open man, Egbule. Egbule trying to penetrate. Comes in the paint. Spins to his left. Comes up underneath. Lays it up off the glass and in. Great move by Kosei Egbule. And the lead back to 14-7. So a 14-7 lead for Dickinson State, matching their biggest lead. Chang with the basketball. Chang will come around the pressure out front. Tristan Stern trying to see around Derek Selvig at 7'2". It's tough to do. Matt Hawk inside against Gus Wright. He blocks the shot away. Good defense by Gus. And down court comes Evans with the basketball. Evans trying to penetrate. Gus Wright from 3 off the back iron. Not good. And the rebound down to Fritz of Bellevue. Fritz will get it across the timeline to Carter, to Chang. Now they bring Mattock out high. The big guy at 6'9" gets it back to the guard, Carter. Carter works against Egbule inside to Mattock. He'll turn from 12, hook it up off the glass and in. Good strong move with the left hand, and Dickinson State wants a timeout. They have a 5-point lead, 14-9. We'll just keep it right here. It's a 30-second timeout. Tristan Sturz caught his breath. Tristan Sturz ready to commentate a little bit. What do you think of the start? You got here a little bit late, but what have you seen so far, Tristan?
Right off the start, I noticed Dickinson State's offense can score at will, not just with one player, but with multiple players. They just go down the floor, pick their shot, find their spot, and they make it. On the defensive side of the ball, they're playing amazing defense. They're being very physical in the paint, and they had 3 possessions in a row on defense where they stopped them.
They've done a great job after that initial surge of 5-0. Outscoring Bellevue 14-4. The lead's been as many as 7. It's at 5 right now in the possession to the Hawks. It'll be Gus Wright, Jose Egbule, Jake Daniel, Aiden Fischel, and Evans in the lineup for Dickinson State. Raphael Ellen and Chang in there. Matt Hawk back into the ball game, or stays in the ball game. Also into the ball game now for Bellevue. Checking into the contest is Ding Gell. So Ding into the ball game for the first time. Evans wide open from beyond the arc. That's off the lip of the rim. Too far and too hard for Evans that time. Hawks just have attempted 2 3-pointers, have not hit one. Chang will bring it across the timeline. 12:45 left to go first half. Blue Hawks 14, Bellevue 9. CHI St. Electric South scoreboard. Matt Hawk throws across court. They go back inside to Matt Hawk. Spin move. Just right, another block shot against Matt Hawk. And the rebound down to Dickinson State. Egbule to Evans in the corner to Daniel. Back out front it comes now. Three-pointer Gus Wright won't go down. And the rebound comes down long. It'll be controlled by Chang way in front of the DSU student section. 14-9 the score remains. Chang with the basketball. Out front to Fritz. Fritz back off to Ellen. Ellen, the left-hander. Gets it back to Mattock. They bring the 6'9" post player out. Here comes Fritz on the dribble drive. Puts the shot up off the glass. Tough shot. And Fritz got it to go. So Fritz hits his first basket. Makes it a 14-11 lead. 12-minute mark left to go here in the first half. Evans, top of the key. Back out front to Fitchell. Down low to Wright. Wright wide open. His shot blocked away, but the body knocks right to the floor. Let's see who that was against. Yeah, that was number 4, and that is Chang. Just came into him, and Gus Wright will go to the line to shoot 2. That's looking for his first 2 points. Ding Jai stays in the ball game for Bellevue. Shot is up, not good by Wright. He'll get another. Stinson and Jaden Wright in. Egbule and Evans get their first breather of the ball game, and Gus Wright goes back to the line. Bellevue 0 of 2 at the line. Dickinson State 0 of 1. 11:46 remaining to play. Consolidated Channel 18 and Katie Ikes bringing you Blue Hawk basketball all weekend long. Here we go. Second free throw is up, and that one is way off the mark by Gus Wright. And the rebound comes down to Bellevue. They'll hustle down court with the basketball, trying to get that deficit down to 1 and maybe tie it. We haven't had a tie yet. Fritz with the basketball, comes around Daniels, comes inside, throws it up, can't get it to go. Rebound down, and we got a whistle, a tie-up. Who's got the arrow? I can't see, so we'll let the officials decide. Dickinson State does. Official out, Trey Stevens in. Good hustle by Jake Daniel. Jake about 6'3", 6'4". Matt Hawk about 6'9", and he kind of won the battle. Inbounds pass comes to Jake Daniel. Jake will push it across the timeline. He's picked up by Fritz. Comes to his left side on the penetration dribble. Now leaves it on the wing. Gets it off there to Trey Stevens. Stevens back to Gus Wright. Gus to Jake Daniel. Back to Jaden Wright. Jaden Wright trying to penetrate. Cut off. Goes to Stinson. Back to Jaden Wright. Jaden comes around everybody. Back to Jake Daniel. Open from 3. Looks short. It is short. Hawks ice cold from beyond the arc. Ball stolen away by Wright. Turnover number 3 on the outlet. Good read by Jaden Wright. He gets it back to Trey Stevens. Stevens comes around the pressure that time by Bellevue. Gets it off to Stinson. Back to Stevens. Stevens penetrates inside. Pulls up from 17. That's an air ball. That didn't even get to the rim. And the rebound pulled down and controlled by Bellevue. 10:40 left to go. First half, 14-11. Dickinson State. Fritz fires from 3. That's up and not good. And Gus Wright will come out of there with the rebound. Wright will get it off quickly to Stevens on the outlet. Stevens out to Jaden Wright. Off to Cordell Stinson. Cordell penetrates baseline, stops inside, lays it up. He misses the layup. Both these teams having trouble making some easy shots. Stinson doesn't usually miss those, and that one wouldn't go down for him. Out front with the basketball is Montgomery. Montgomery, the flip back to Ellen. Ellen comes around the screen, pulls up from 3. Looks good. It is good. Ellen with his second three-pointer, and we're tied at 14-14. Nice little run here by Bellevue. Dickinson State went on a 12-0 run. Bellevue goes on a 7-0 run to tie it up. Gus Wright from Stinson. Great no-look pass. Cordell to Gus Wright. And Gus Wright has his first 2 points to lead back to 2. 16-14 at the 9:40 mark. Left to go. Quickly played first half. With the ball, Ellen. He'll work it around the perimeter. Montgomery gets it. Now they go back on the left-hand side. They get the pass to Jai. Ding Jai with the basketball. Out in the dribble. Quick move by Montgomery. He'll pull the trigger over Stevens from 3. That's not good, and Jake Daniels will come out of there with the rebound. Jake across the timeline, surveys the floor with the right-hand dribble. Comes top of the key, penetrates, gets the pass off to Trey Stevens. Stevens looks right side, gets it back to Stinson. Stinson kicks it in the corner. Jaden Wright from 3. He can't get it to go. Blue Hawks 0 of 6 from beyond the arc. 16-14, 9 minutes left to go. Dickinson State by 2. Rapidly played first half. Montgomery on the drive, cut off, brings it back out to the top of the key. Gus Wright kind of keeps an eye on him. Now they get it back to Fritz. Fritz back to Montgomery. Montgomery trying to penetrate. Now comes around right, kicks it in the corner. Long three-pointer, not good. Coming out of there with the rebound, that three-pointer missed that time by Jai. He's 6'9" also, some height out there in length. Right now for Bellevue, Gus Wright throws up a prayer from 3. That's way too strong. Now we've got a whistle, now we got a tie-up, and Jake Daniels goes down hard. See if he's okay. Arrow will go back to Bellevue. The Blue Hawks 0 of 7 from beyond the arc. Gus Wright will check out. We've got a media timeout with 8:24 left to go on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard in the first half. Dickinson State 16, Bellevue 14. We'll be back in 1 minute on KDI.
I wonder how much my car is worth. I just don't drive it anymore.
Dan Porter Motors will buy it.
I'm tired of my old car. I just want something different.
Dan Porter Motors will buy it.
What about boats and campers?
Dan Porter Motors will buy it. Now, for a limited time, Dan Porter Motors will give you the most for your car, boat, pickup, camper, motorcycle, jet ski, tractor. You get the picture. Just stop in, give them the keys, and they'll write you a check. It's that simple. See Dan Porter Motors, 58601.
The dictionary defines community as a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
Alexius South scoreboard, 16-14, 8:24 remaining to play in the first half. Hawks are led by as many as 7. Bellevue's led by as many as 5. And we've had one tie at 14-14. Thompson back in the ball game, so is Chang. They get it out front now quickly to Carter. Carter goes down low. They bounce it inside. Thompson wide open. Got away from Stinson. And Liam has his first basket, and we have our second tie at 16-16. Stinson will bring it down court, comes top of the key. He'll pull the trigger from 3, and that's good. Cordell Stinson first shot a three-pointer from beyond the arc, and Dickinson State leads it 19-16. Fritz to Carter. Carter looks off for some help. Gets it quickly in the hands that time of the big guy, R.J. Smith. Now they look inside to Thompson. He brings it to the free throw line. Looks for some help. Goes way back out front to Fritz. Fritz with the basketball, penetrating. Backs up. Jaden Wright slips and falls. The shot is up and not good. Rebound comes down. It's going to be controlled by Bellevue. And they'll go back to work on the outside perimeter. On the right side, good defense by Egbule against Carter. And Carter will back it off. Carter looking for some space. Gets cut off again. Drives. Ball batted away. And now what have we got? 2 shots coming. Now they're going against Kosei Egbule. Got him on the arm. Well, 2 shots coming at the 7:07 mark. At the line, Carter will shoot 2. He has a basket for 2 points. Trying to get Bellevue back to within 2, first of all, and then get him back to within 1 if he can hit the second one. But the first one's on the way. Looks good and is good. John Evans back in. Jaden Wright will check out for Dickinson State. Dickinson State and Bellevue both struggling from beyond the arc. 2 of 8 for Bellevue, 1 of 8 for Dickinson State. Second free throw bounces off, not good. Rebound to Stinson. Lead is 2 for the Blue Hawks, and Kosei Egbule at the 7-minute mark steps it across the timeline with the right hand, left hand dribble. Between the leg dribble now. He looks to Evans, finds John. John, top of the key, no shot there. Goes to Stinson. Stinson backs it off, comes down the lane, kicks it off to Egbule. Egbule, baseline drive, inside, puts the shot up, not good, and he'll get 2. And the personal will go against, I believe. Well, let's wait and see who they give it to. It might be Smith, or it could be. They give it to Smith. So Egbule with 4 points to go to the line to shoot 2. Hawks 0 of 2 at the free throw line. 19-17 lead for Dickinson State. Free throw attempt up and good for Eggbloy. The lead back to 3. One more coming for Eggbloy. Allen back into the ball game. Fritz will check out for Bellevue. 6:43 left to go, first half. One more shot coming. This one on the way. Looks a bit off, but gets the friendly bounce off the rim, off the glass, and in for Eggbloy. So Eggbloy makes it a 21-17 lead for Dickinson State. Leon Thompson with the basketball off to Chang. Chang looking, goes to Allen. Allen's hit a couple of three-pointers. He's a left-hander. They guard that left hand closely, does Evan. Allen couldn't get the shot away. Ball stripped away and stolen by Dickinson State. Turnover 4. Evans will chase the ball down in the corner, waiting for some help. Now gets it off to Palmer, back off to Eggbloy. Eggbloy comes right side, penetrates underneath the basket, lays it up and missed the left-hand underhand scoop. Tough shot, good look, just couldn't finish it off. 6 minutes left to go. Good effort by Kosei, but that shot, sometimes they go, sometimes they don't. Chang fires from 3 and buries it. Chang comes around that screen and hits the 3. It's a 1-point lead for Dickinson State, 21-20, and Eggbloy attacks offensively for the Blue Hawks. 5:45 left to go, first half. Dickinson State gets it down low to Stevens. Stevens in the paint. Spins to his right, gets it back to Evans. Evans turns from 12, banks it up way too strong. Has some defensive pressure. It didn't come to him. He thought it was going to and forced that shot a little bit higher. Wide open, Thompson inside, lays it up and in. He beat down the floor. He beat John Evans down the floor after that miss from John, and John couldn't get back, and Thompson puts Bellevue back out in front, 22-21. Here comes Eggbloy on the dribble drive. Eggbloy looking for help. Back off to Evans, back to Eggbloy. Here comes Eggbloy. He throws it cross court, out of bounds. Cut flat by Chang, and it'll go back to Dickinson State. Gus right in. Fischel in. Stevens out. Palmer out for Dickinson State. Back in for Matt Hawk comes back in. Matt Hawk, about 6'8", out of Council's Bluff, Iowa, checks back into the ball game. Hawks will put it in, down by 1, 22-21. Evans with the basketball, looking for some help. Gets it from Stinson on the baseline. Cordell backing in against Thompson. Fires from 12. He can't get it to go. He had a nice look at it, and it wouldn't go down. Here comes Bellevue. Ellen with the outlet. The lefty brings it across the timeline. Goes to Chang. Chang back off to Fritz. Fritz to Ellen. Ellen right off to Matt Hawk. Matt Hawk looks slow. Back to Ellen. Ellen comes around the pressure. Spins. Stops. Looks. Fires it near the timeline. Gets it back to Chang. Chang holds on to it. Chang looking for a screen. Chang covered up, looking for some help. Comes around it, steps back from 3. That's going to be short. Rebound comes down to Eggbloy, down to Fischel, and Fischel will bring it down court. On the dribble drive, Fischel trying to get inside. Gets some pressure, comes around it, comes down low, kicks it in the corner, got it there to Evans. Evans on the drive. He'll put the shot up, not good, but he'll go to the line to 2-2. John tonight in the ball game, 4 points, first trip to the free throw line. 22-21, Dickinson State down by 1. Jake Daniel comes in. Cordell Stinson will check out for Dickinson State. They say on the drive, not on the shot, so no free throws for Evans as of now. Not a lot of follows, 2 against the Hawks, 3 against Bellevue. Inbounds pass to Fischel. Fischel penetrates, turns from 8, rolls it up and in. Ethan Fischel off the bench with 6. He averages 9. The senior has been very effective for Dickinson State. 23-22. The Hawks by 1. Bellevue attacks from the person of Chang. Chang cut off top of the key. Goes to Matt Hawk. Matt Hawk double team. Trying to step through. Can't. Goes back to Chang. Chang comes in the paint. Back to Matt Hawk. Matt Hawk looks to go against Gus Rice. I think he traveled, but we got no whistle. But the turnover happens anyway as Fischel steals the ball away at the 3.5-minute mark remaining to play here in the first half. Here comes Fischel again on the dribble drive to right, back to Fischel. Fischel picked up and drives right around the defender, comes inside, scoops it up, not good, and he'll shoot 2. Good move by Aiden Fischel. So Fischel will be at the line. Yeah, Dawson Community College. Fischel, of course, out of Scobie, Montana, and he has been a plus in his career here at Dickinson State for the Blue Hawks. Really crafty, sneaky player, and he'll be at the free throw line to shoot two. 23-22, Dickinson State by 1. Free throw good. 7 points now for Fischel. He leads the Hawks in scoring. He'll get another. 24-22. One more coming. He hits that one also. 8 points now. The lead is 3 for Dickinson State. 25-22. Chang down court with the basketball. Bow batted away, and Fischel just about had the steal, but got the ball and then got the arm, and you can do one, you can't do the other, and he got caught doing it. 25-22. The ball back to Bellevue. Into the ball game now comes Montgomery. J.J. Montgomery will put the ball into play right in front of me. Gets it into Raphael Ellen. Ellen looking for a screen. Gets one. Drives to the basket. Blocked away. But the rebound right there picked up by Mattock, and he lays it up and in. Good defense against Ellen, but Mattock was all by his lonesome. Picked it up off the floor and laid it in. 3-minute mark. 25-24. Dickinson State by 1. Gus Wright back to Egbule. Egbule thinking three. Thinking drive. Comes inside. Lays it up and in. Egbule, that quick first step. He's got 8. 27-24. The ball goes back to Raphael Ellen. Ellen with the basketball. Nearly lost it. Keeps the dribble alive. Comes off the pressure. Good defense by Jake Daniel. Cuts him off. Now they get it to Montgomery. Montgomery goes to Mattock. Inside, the two-hand slam by Jai is up and good. Everybody went to the ball, and Jai was all by his lonesome. 27-26. With the basketball inside, John Evans puts the pass on the left side. They go to Gus Wright baseline. Out front, Egbule. Long three-pointer is up and good. Jose Egbule with 11 and the lead 4 for Dickinson State, 30-26 at the minute 55 mark remaining to play. Boy, this has been a rapidly played first half here at a jam-packed Scott Gymnasium. With the basketball, Ellen. Down low, they get it off. Inside again, Jang wide open. Couldn't get it to go. Jai couldn't get it to go. Deng Jai, and he'll go to the line, and he'll shoot two. Now personal going against Dickinson State. Fischel picks it up. Stinson, Fischel, and Stevens getting ready to check in for Dickinson State. Shot coming. It's good. Jai now with 3 points. Stinson in. Daniels out. Stevens in. Fischel out. Egbule stays in. Evans stays in. And Gus Wright stays in. 30-27. Blue Hawks by 3. A minute 42 left to go. This free throw is up and good again. 4 of 6 from the line for both teams in this first half. At Scott Gym, a 2-point lead for Dickinson State. 90 seconds left to go. Entertaining, well-played first half by these two teams. They split during the season. Both games were a battle. Bellevue won in Omaha by 2 in overtime at the buzzer. Evans from 3, way too strong. And the rebound comes down. It'll be controlled by Bellevue. They'll bring it down court. Down court with the basketball. Quickly comes Montgomery. Now they get it back to Ellen. Ellen gets the hand back, comes in the paint, drives. Blocked away that time. Gus Wright got a hand on it as it went up, and here comes Egbule on the drive. Lays it up with the underhand, left-hand scoop. The Euro step to the left, back to the right, the underhand scoop with the left hand, 32-28. Great play. We might have to mark that one down maybe for our play of the game. 4-point lead. Timeout going to be taken by Bellevue. 47 seconds left to go. Let's see what they do. Forward 30 here. That'll dictate what we want to do. 30. So Trishman, you haven't had a chance to talk very much. Here's your chance. A great first. By Bellevue with 46 seconds, 46.9, 47 seconds, I guess you could say. Putting it into play will be Carter. Inbounds pass will come in. Chang will get it in the defensive backcourt. Step it across the half-court line. Comes left side to Thompson. Back out to Carter. Carter looking, finds Fritz. Fritz puts it on the floor. Dribble drive inside, turns. Not good, but we got a whistle. And I think Stevens will pick up the personal. He does. That'll be his second. And that'll bring Jaden Wright quickly off the bench to check in with 35 seconds remaining. And Fritz, a basket for 2 points. He'll be at the line to shoot 2. Free throw attempt is up and good. He'll get another. 32-29. One more coming for Fritz. This one is up, and that one bounces off the front of the rim, off the side of the rim, and to the bottom of the net, to the floor, and Dickinson State's lead is back to 2, 32-30. 3-second differential, shot clock and game clock, so the Hawks will work that shot clock down, up 32-30 on the CHI. St. Alexius held scoreboard, now down to 18 and 15. Egbule backs it off, gets a double team, comes around it, and throws it into the stand. Nobody was there. Turnover. That's Dickinson State, only their second turnover. So Bellevue will get it back, a chance to tie or take the lead into the locker room at halftime. Now they're going to drop it out front. Matt Hack with it, gets it off to Carter. Carter penetrates, drives, throws up a prayer, not answered. Thompson with the rebound, off to Chang from 3. That's an air ball. Thompson throws it up again, and that's the end of the first half. So Carter had a chance at a 3. Chang had a chance at a 3. Neither could make them. And then Thompson had a chance at a 2. And he could not make it. So that brings an end to the first half of play on the CHI. St. Alexius House scoreboard. Dickinson State 32, Bellevue 30. Trying to see Eric Nelson's going to slide in here. So we'll slide Eric in. And I just want to give you a quick numbers count for Dickinson State. Egbule with 13. Fishel with 8 in the ball game. Stinson with 3. 4 points for Evans. Stevens with 2 in the ball game. Jaden Wright did not score for Dickinson State. Jake Daniel did not score. Braden Palmer did not score for Dickinson State. Bellevue off the bench. Matt Manhock had 6 points. And then 3 points for Chang. 4 points off the bench for Jai. 4 points for Leon Thompson in the ball game. And then Raphael Ellen with 6. 4 points in the ball game for Carter, and again 4 points in the ball game for Fritz. Wilson did not score for Bellevue. So that's the way it looks. We'll look at the numbers a little more in depth when we come back. But right now we're going to send it back to the studio. I'm going to sneak in head coach Eric Nelson here. We're going to tape our interview at halftime for tomorrow's Coffee with the Coaches program, and we'll send it back to JD at the studios of KDX, and then we'll come back and take a look at our visit with Coach Eric Nelson. Let's go back to Jim and back in just a bit. JD?
Big Boy Toys.
The Eagles Club in downtown Dickinson is the best place to get together with your friends and enjoy a nice cold beverage any time of the day. They have weekly lunch specials from 11 to 1:30 and beer and wings Thursdays from 5 to 9. The Eagles is also available for your special event. Call now to reserve your date. You'll find everything the Eagles is planning on their Facebook page, and you can check out their monthly calendar to see all the entertainment and events going on. Whether you're looking for something different for lunch or something fun to do with your friends, try the Eagles in downtown Dickinson.
At Infinity Real Estate Group, we go to great lengths to find the answers to most any questions our clients may have. We strive to do our best to personalize your buying or selling experience with firsthand knowledge.
I really love Dickinson. How is the weather here in North Dakota?
You know what? It's amazing. We can have all 4 seasons in 1 week. When it's time to choose the team to represent you with all your real estate needs, choose Infinity Real Estate Group. Experience the Infinity Way.
Real Estate Group. World-renowned YouTube chef Lamise O brings her authentic Caribbean cuisine to the Dickinson area. Island Cuisine is open in the St. Joe's Plaza with available takeout and dine-in options. You'll find their entire menu on Facebook or call 483-9918 to place a pickup order. Enjoy incredible dishes like brown stew chicken or everyone's favorite, Rasta Pasta. Call now to order or stop in. Island Cuisine, located in St. Joe's Plaza, Dickinson.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
The Hub in North Dickinson is more than your ordinary convenience store. From Godfather's Pizza and the Hub Cafe to gourmet coffee, tea, and more. Stop by early for breakfast or grab something to go. We carry a variety of donuts that we make fresh every day. If your vehicle is dirty, we now have a state-of-the-art car wash at both locations. Stop in and see what we have to offer at the Hub located on North Highway 22 or the Hub West Dakota Oil on East Villard in Dickinson. We're changing the way people think about the convenience store industry.
Independent, straightforward, caring. It's what we are because we are you. Member-owned, member-focused. Western Cooperative Credit Union. Head west for a financial relationship that works for you. Dependable, trustworthy, fair. It's what we are because we are you. Member-owned, member-focused. Western Cooperative Credit Union. Head west for home and auto loans that work for you.
West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company proudly offers products and services that help fuel our customers' lives with clean burning propane and bulk fuel and convenient on-site delivery with premium farm and road fuels. We provide energy where and when you need it most, with locations throughout Southwest North Dakota. West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company. Locally owned, locally strong. The products you need with the service you deserve.
A lifetime of cherished memories result from many years of strong friendships, a loving family, and an independent lifestyle. Western Horizons Assisted Living is the place to continue this lifestyle while sharing an environment of comfort, safety, and fun. Come make our home into your own. Stop by or call us at 701-567-6172.
Rooted in the heart of our vibrant communities stands Bravera Bank, offering complete financial services for banking, wealth management, and insurance. From home loans and checking accounts,
Let me tell you about the cashback rewards with this account.
to wealth management, we'll help you forge your path ahead.
Let's create a plan to reach your financial goals.
With specialty insurance coverage, our advisors ensure your operation can carry on.
Looks like it's going to be a great harvest.
At Consolidated, we believe that neighbors serving neighbors is what it's all about. Now, when you partner with us, we'll give you up to $150 bill credit for every neighbor or friend you refer to Consolidated. Receive a $50 credit for one service, a $100 credit for two, even $150 for all three services. Choose from internet, telephone, or cable TV. Plus, there's no limit on referrals. Get to know your neighbor and earn $150 in bill credit. Find out more at consolidatednd.com.
Got Jim. Dickinson State leading at halftime, 32-30. Tristan Sturr and myself, Rod Kleining, with you. Got another half. Great first half. Both teams played hard, played well. Hawks led by as many as 7 a couple of times, went on a 12-0 run. Bellevue went on a 7-0 run. They led by as many as 5. We had a couple of ties at 14-16. Tristan Sturr's got the team numbers for both Bellevue and Dickinson State. Take it away, Tristan.
Taking a look at the visiting team, Bellevue, they were 11 of 27 total field goals in the first half. They were 3 of 9 in three-point field goals. For free throws, they were 5 of 8, and they had a total of 15 rebounds in the first half. Dickinson State was 13 of 29 for field goals, 2 of 9 for three-point field goals, 4 of 6 at the free throw line, and had 14 rebounds.
All right, sounds good, as Dickinson State in the turnover department also. Bellevue had 5 and Dickinson State 4, so really cleanly played ball game. As aggressive as both defenses were, the teams did take good care of the basketball this one.
Yeah, both teams have stayed disciplined, and they haven't let the pace of play affect how they're handling the ball, how they're communicating, and they're still sticking to their schemes.
All right, a final win in Class AA high school basketball. Good win tonight. Dickinson State, a tough loss, or Dickinson High, a tough loss last night to Bismarck High, but bounced back tonight and defeated Bismarck St. Mary's 84-69 to get back on the winning column. And again in that women's game, a 65-56 loss for the DSU women. A very competitive game right down to the wire. Bellevue put the distance between them in the final 4 minutes to end up winning it by 9, but that final score a bit deceiving as to how close the Blue Hawks led at every quarter stop, first, second, and third. But the final stop is where you need to lead, and they didn't as they fell. Stevens, Evans, Palmer, Stinson, and Egbule. Again, Egbule with 13 led the Blue Hawks, and 6 points from Matt Hawk and 6 points from Ellen led Bellevue in this ball game. Hawks will move from our left to right now. They'll have the basketball to begin the second half. Clock winding down, and then we'll be ready to go. Very quickly played first half. As we said, a well-played, quickly played first half. Thompson in the lineup. Montgomery, Carter, also R.J. Smith, and J.J. Montgomery. There's their fifth guy. J.J. was hiding from me. Egbule brings it into play, goes to Palmer. Palmer holds onto it, looks backdoor, gets it to Stevens. Stevens, a little skip on the dribble, comes right side Egbule. Egbule down low, ball thrown away by Egbule, trying to go to Palmer. Turnover number 4, Dickinson State. Bellevue with 5. Bellevue a chance to tie or take the lead. Out front with it. Dribble drive. Ellen has it left-hand side. He'll work the pass off to Montgomery. Back to Ellen, back to Montgomery. They look for the big guy down low. Smith, no shot there, so they'll kick it back to Ellen. Ellen dishes it down low to Thompson. Thompson back out, long three-pointer, looks good, but comes off the backboard, not good. Egbule comes out of there with the rebound as Montgomery couldn't get that three-pointer to drop, but from our angle, it was right on, just a little bit too strong. With the ball, Evans. Evans, left-hand side, looks to Stevens, goes instead back to Egbule. Egbule spins from 12, puts it up, and then, boy, Kose having a great offensive night. He's got 15, 34-30. Dickinson State up by 4 with 18:54 left to go in the contest. R.J. Smith with the basketball. Puts it back to Montgomery. Bumps into Stevens. A little bit of contact, but no foul there. Smith with it. Kicks it cross court to Carter. Carter on the drive. Shot blocked away, but right there to pick it up is Thompson. So Thompson hit the offensive rebound off the block. And the ball will be put into Evans. Evans has it right-hand side, 34-32. Evans on the dribble drive, comes inside, gets cut off, steps through from 8. He puts it up and in. Timeout, Dickinson State. So John Evans with his third field goal of the ballgame, now 6. The Blue Hawks lead by 4. 18-13 left to go. CHI, St. Alexius Health scoreboard, 36-32. Dickinson State by 4, back in 30 seconds.
I wonder how much my car is worth. I just don't drive it anymore.
Dan Porter Motors will buy it.
I'm tired of my old car. I just want something different.
Dan Porter Motors will buy it.
What about boats and campers?
Dan Porter Motors will buy it. Now, for a limited time, Dan Porter Motors will give you the most for your car, boat, pickup, camper, motorcycle, jet ski, tractor. You get the picture. Just stop in, give them the keys, and they'll write you a check. It's that simple. See Dan Porter Motors, 58601.
Area for playing games. Battle Bunker is located at 135 West Villard Street, Dickinson, North Dakota.
All right, back with you. Bellevue, after the Dickinson State timeout, puts it into play. Montgomery with it. I got a peek around Derek Selvig again. There we go. He moves back a little bit. Thank you, Coach. Back out front, wide open. Carter from three. He got it to go. Nobody picked Carter up, and he buries the three, and the lead is back to one for Dickinson State. 36-35, 17-45 remaining on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. Dribble drive, Stinson off the glass, puts it up, not good. Rebound taken down and controlled. And the defensive corridor by Bellevue. Carter with it, back to Ellen. Ellen leaves it for Montgomery. Montgomery brings Smith, the big guy, 6'9", outside. He is a big guy. Looks like an offensive lineman with the ball. Ellen, he had Smith open momentarily. Now they get it inside to Smith. Double team, kicks it back out. Carter wide open from three again. He's hit back-to-back three-pointers, and Bellevue back up by two, 38-36. Egbule will bring up an down court. He comes into the offensive backcourt, across the timeline, drives for the basket, gets cut off, looks for Evans, comes down low, turns from 12, puts it up and in. Egbule was 17 on the night. Our third tie of the ball game at 38-38 on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. Carter with the basketball, off to Ellen. Ellen around the screen, comes down the lane, puts it up off the glass and in. Tough shot, and Ellen got it to go. Back to a 2-point lead for Bellevue, 40-38. Egbule looking for the clear out. Carter will pick him up. They look to Palmer. Here comes Egbule. Stops, no shot, gets it back to Evans. Evans comes around the pressure, inside to Palmer. Palmer drives, turns, lays it up and in. Boy, he got bodied up, bumped into, no whistle, and Braden still went through it and hit the shot at 40-40 with 16:15 left to go in the ball game. Again, Carter out front, Egbule right with him. He gets away from Egbule momentarily, but Jose covers him up. Nearly a 5-second count. Now they go to Smith, back out to Carter. Carter penetrates, nearly double dribble, puts the 12-footer up, can't get it to go. Stinson high in the air, clears the rebound off. Gets it to Egbule. He'll bring it down court. Egbule looking for some help. Drives, lays it up, and in with the left hand. Egbule unstoppable here for Dickinson State. He's got 19, and it's a 42-40 lead for Dickinson State. Egbule adjusts that sock and that shoe after that great move. Out front with it, Ellen with the basketball. Ellen comes across the top of the key. Evans greets him. Now they go to Thompson. Thompson stops the dribble. Stinson backs off from him. Now back to Montgomery. Montgomery picked up by Stevens. Montgomery around that screen, drives to the basket, puts it up. Not good. Rebound pulled down. Not good. And to the line will go Smith. So Smith will go to the line to shoot two. Off the offensive rebound, off the miss by Montgomery. Jake Daniel getting ready to check in. That personal against Stinson, his first. Smith readies himself. Free throw is up and good. He'll get another. Smith was scoreless in the first half. Bellevue now 7 of 9 from the free throw line. One more shot coming, trying to give us high number 5 in this basketball game. Smith's free throw looks good, and it rattles in. It is good. 42-42. Mattock back into the ball game. We're tied up again with 15-19 remaining to play on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. Fischel in for Dickinson State. Daniel in for Dickinson State. Here comes Fischel around everybody, lays it up, count it, and he'll go to the free throw line. Aiden Fischel has just sparkled from Scobie, Montana, not a very big town, but he has sparkled tonight off the bench.
He is so much fun to watch. He plays with such a high motor and just makes some wonderful athletic plays like that.
Wow. And he ain't very big.
No,
he's about 5'9", maybe 5'10". But that was just a great move. Free throw is good. Fischel now with 11 points in the ball game. 45-42. Fritz into the contest and Chang back in. Both these teams go 10 players deep. Chang on the dribble. Chango pulls up from 3. That's off iron, not good. Rebound down to Dickinson State. Egbule with another rebound. And down court quickly for Dickinson State. Comes Fisher, throws it up and got it again. Unbelievable. Wow. You know what he's like? He's like watching a veteran old pro City League player. He is so nifty, so crafty, so tricky, and they just can't keep up with the kid from Scobie, Montana. He's got 13. The lead is 5, and Fisher will shoot 1. Wow. That was a difficult shot. Free throw is good. You know, you watch gymnastics, and every event like the bar's got a level of difficulty. That was about a 10 on the level of difficulty, and he got it to go and got the free throw. 48-42, Dickinson State now up by 6 with 14 and a half left to play. With the basketball, nice move by Montgomery. Fisher cuts him off. They have to kick it out to Carter. Carter backs it up. Egbule will greet him. Here comes Carter, drives down the lane, spins. His shot is up, not good. Rebound down to Stinson. Here comes Dickinson State. Here's Fisher again, step through, puts it up. That one won't go down. Tried to get that little dipsy doodle to drop, and that time it didn't. Trying to go 3 for 3 with those spectacular moves. Well, he's 2 for 3, but that one wouldn't drop. 13:45 remaining to play. Dickinson State 48, Bellevue 42. Fritz gets the pass off quickly. Goes to Montgomery, down low. Mattock with it. Mattock against Gus Wright, turns from 15, count it, and he'll go to the free throw line. Mattock got the matchup he wanted and puts it up and in. He's got 8 off the bench tonight. He's been a spark plug for Bellevue, 48-44. Gus Wright will pick up his first. Such length for Bellevue. Mattock, 6'7". Jai in there, 6'9". That's a tall young man. Free throw not good. Gus Wright will clear the rebound off for Dickinson State. Stays a 4-point lead for the Blue Hawks. Here comes Kosei Egbule across the timeline. Egbule on the drive. His shot is blocked away. He goes down hard. He's down hurting with the basketball. Egbule cramped up left side. They get it to Fritz. He'll throw up a 3-pointer, and that's good. So big turnaround, and Bellevue back to within 1. 48-47. Timeout going to be taken on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. No timeout, it's just an injury situation. John Evans in. Egbule, they'll work on that cramping up. He has been outstanding tonight. So Jaden Wright into the ball game. John Evans in. Inbounds pass will come in to Fischel. Fischel will take a look. He'll be picked up by Carter. Fischel comes across the timeline to Jaden Wright. Back to Evans. Long 3-pointer by Evans. Way off the mark. And Fritz will come down with it. Boy, that was a quick shot in possession for Dickinson State. 13 minutes left to go. Blue Hawks lead it by 1. 48-47. With the ball, Fritz. Fritz trying to get free. Gets cut off. Gets that elbow out. Now they get it to Jai will bring it back out front to Carter. Carter, double team, comes around it, drives inside, puts the little 12-footer up off the glass and in. Carter with the basket. He's had a good second half. He's got a dozen in the ball game, 8 of those coming here in the first 7 minutes of the second half. Fischel inside, working against Carter. Spins to his left, puts up the 12-footer, banks it up and in. Fischel got another one. He's got 8 in the second half, 16 in the ball game, 50-49. Blue Hawks back up by 1. With the ball, Jai penetrates, hooks the shot up, not good. Rebound Maddox, he has it blocked away, but Gus Wright will pick up the personal. So Wright will pick up the personal. Good offensive board that time by Maddox, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. Maddox tonight off the bench, 8 points. Gus Wright picks up his second. Kosei Egbule working that cramp out, moving pretty well. Free throw is up and good. And we're tied again at 50-50 on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard with 12 minutes remaining to play in this ballgame. 12:06 to be exact remaining to play. Maddock again, the lefty, fires and rattles that one in. And Bellevue back up by one. What a dandy night of basketball we've had at Scott Gym. Both games have been extremely competitive. Evans across the timeline. He comes down low, goes to right. Right gets the ball poked away, gets it back, goes back to Evans from 17. He got it. Nothing but net for John Evans. He's got 8 to lead back to 1 for Dickinson State. 11:45 left to go, 52-51. Jaden Wright nearly had the steal, but controlled by Fritz. Now back to Montgomery. Montgomery picked up by Fischel. Leaves it for Mattock. Mattock with the basketball. Hand back. Gets it off quickly to Montgomery. Montgomery picked up by Jaden Wright. Now they look low. Nothing doing there. Here comes Carter on the dribble drive. Loses the basketball. Still loose. Still loose. Still loose on the floor. Out of bounds. Shot clock violation. Turnover to Bellevue. Great defense by Jake Daniel that time. Forced the turnover and the ball back to Dickinson State. Inbounds pass will come to Fischel with 11:20 remaining to play on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. Fischel steps it across the timeline. There to greet him is Fritz. He comes around Fritz behind the back dribble. Puts it on the floor. Comes around him again. He's going to be banged into and Fritz will pick it up. So Fritz will pick up his first. Probably Bellevue's third as a team. So the ball back to Dickinson State. R.J. Smith, the big guy, back in, and so is Thompson, another pretty big guy for Bellevue. Mattock and Jai come out. They just rotate those two guys, all with pretty good size. Smith with exceptional size. Fischel with the basketball. Brings it back out front. They'll reset the offense. 15 on the shot clock. Jake Daniel with it. Fischel tries from 3, and he got it! Aiden Fischel! Wow! The Scobie, Montana standout makes it a 55-51 lead for Dickinson State. Allen with the dribble with 10:40 remaining to play. Blue Hawks by 4. Thompson with it. Turns, squares up, drives inside. Evans there to cut him off. Hooks the shot up. It's not good. Rebound comes out long. And it's going to be controlled by Bellevue. Shot clock violation. 2 in a row. Great. That's some outstanding defense by Dickinson State.
They are playing excellent man-to-man defense right now, sticking with their guys and switching well whenever they need to.
That was a good series by the Blue Hawks. Inbounds pass thrown away, but controlled by Evans. Kind of a lazy pass that time. Here comes Evans on the fly. Off to Jake Daniel. Jake will just hang on to it. He'll come towards the hoop, drop it across court to Evans. Evans looking for a screen, doesn't get it. So he'll go back to Jake Daniel, nearly threw it away. Now they go back out front, trying to move it around. It comes off to Wright, down to 9 seconds. Jaden Wright's going to throw up a three-pointer. That's an air ball. Saved back to Fischel. 2 on the shot clock. He fires from 3. That one wouldn't go down. And the rebound will come down to Bellevue. 55-51. Hawks by 4. 9:40 remaining in the ballgame. Here comes Fritz. Cut off. Gets it to Smith. Now they go right side. Ellen bounces it down low. Leanne Thompson with it. Thompson backing in. No shot there. Kicks it back out front. They get it to Montgomery. Shot clock winding down. Good Jake Daniel. Good defense. Montgomery throws up a prayer off the glass. Not good. That's a player control against Bellevue. Turnover number 8. Good defense again. Stinches. And Eggboulet will come back into the ball game. Jaden Wright will check out. We got a media timeout. 9:19 left to go. 55-51 on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. Blue Hawks by 4. We'll be back to Scott Gym and more North Star basketball in 1 minute.
So let's say you buy one of those value meals and it costs you about $10. Then they give you one free value meal once a week for the rest of your life. That would be a pretty good deal, right? Well, at Dan Porter Motors, when you buy a vehicle, we give you free car washes for life, valued at about $10. Let's say you wash your vehicle twice a week for 10 years. That comes out to over $10,000. That's a pretty good deal. See Dan Porter Motors for your next vehicle and get free car washes for life.
Banking is some of the most important things in your life, and banking at the right bank is very important. We're really proud of our bank because we have great people, and our people are what make our bank go. We always want to treat our customers right and do the best job we can for them, and try to do things to help make our communities better.
Back with you at Scott Gym. Blue Hawks by 4, 9:15 left to go in the ball game. They have the possession. Out front, Egbule off to Stinson. Stinson, pretty quiet night for Cordell. He kicks it in the corner. Gus Wright turns it down, goes to Stinson, lays it up, misses it, but Gus Wright comes down with it. 17-footer by Gus is way short, or by John Evans is way short, off the pass that time from Stinson. Two great looks, and the Hawks couldn't convert. You know, they talked about that with Eric Nelson at halftime, converting those shots when you have to, and they didn't. Oh, man, Fritz downtown, hits it, count it, and he'll go to the free throw line. That could be a 4-point play. 3-point shot is good by Fritz. Fritz now with 10, and he'll shoot one. 8:41 remaining to play. Into the ball game for Bellevue. Checking back in is Mattock. Fritz will go to the line. He is 2 of 2 at the line. That was a tough shot. Stevens not happy with the call. I couldn't tell. I had too many people standing in front of me. Players checking in, coaches up, and all I saw was the 3-point go up, the whistle blow, and count the 3-pointer and shoot the free throw. Fritz's free throw is up and good, and we're tied again at 55-55 with 8:40 left to go in the ballgame. What a second half we have seen here. They said these teams split during the season, and it's been a battle here. They knew it would be this evening. Here comes Stinson. Inside, lays it up, count it. He said Cordell's been pretty quiet. He wasn't on that move. Got the baseline, drew the personal. And that will be a basket for Stinson. He now has 5 points in the ball game. And the personal will go against Jai, his first. Stinson readies himself back to a 2-point lead, 57-55. And it stays that way as a free throw way off. The Blue Hawks 2 of 3 in the second half after 4 of 6 in the first half, so 6 of 9 at the line. 2-point lead, Dickinson State. Allen couldn't get the shot off, goes to Fritz. Fritz penetrates, drives, puts it up, not good. His shot blocked away. Great defense by Stinson. Here comes Evans. It's about a 1-on-4, so he's going to pull it way back out front and get the pass off there to Stinson. Now back to Evans. They back away from Evans, doesn't take the shot, goes back to Egbule. Egbule, right side, Stevens. Stevens trying to penetrate, kicks it off to Stinson. Stinson pulls the trigger from 3 and got it. He's starting to warm up. Cordell now makes it a 60-55 lead. Dickinson State with 7:40 left to go in the basketball game. Fritz out front, nearly threw it away, but catch and save that time by Carter. Now back off to Raphael Ellen. Ellen back to Carter. Carter puts it on the hip, puts it on the floor, goes down low. Mattock backing in against Gus Wright. Turns, fakes, fires, can't get it to go. Gus Wright had it. Gus Wright lost it. Ball loose inside, put up, not good. Rebound comes down and 2 shots coming underneath the basket. Let's see who picks that up. That'll go against Trio. That'll be Stinson second. Palmer getting ready to check in. Fischel getting ready to check in for Dickinson State. Thanks for sitting down, guys. Now I can see what's going on. And at the line, Jai will shoot free throws. Jai 4 points in the ball game. First trip to the line is up and good. 60-56, Dickinson State in the lead. 7:15 remaining to play. Evans will get a breather for Dickinson State, and so will Gus Wright for the Blue Hawks. One more shot coming for Jai at the free throw line. This one looks good and is good. Makes it a 60-57 ball game. Bellevue in the second half, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. They've shot 8, the Hawks just 3. Here comes Fischel across the timeline, gets grabbed, no whistle, drives, puts it up, not good. And the rebound comes down. It'll be controlled by Bellevue. Here they come on the attack, down by 3, 6:55 left to go. Carter with the basketball. Carter looks slow, can't go, so hands it off to the big guy, Smith. Now back to Ellen. He thought about the 3. Stevens tries for the steal, gets it to Carter, fires from 3, looks good, but comes off not good. He had a great look, and Egbule pulls it down, gets it off quickly to Stinson. Here comes Stinson down the paint, in the lane, throws up a prayer. That didn't even get to the rim. That was not a good shot by Cordell Stinson. With the 3-point lead, you want to maybe set it up and run something, and they didn't that time. Derek Selvig did not like that. Smith with the basketball, working against Palmer. Smith turns, drives, fires, not good. Late whistle, but that's going to go against Palmer. So Palmer will pick up the personal. That'll be his first. And Smith will go to the free throw line. He's 2 of 2 at the line. He'll shoot 2. So Palmer will shoot 2. Smith will shoot 2 on the 2-shot followed by Palmer. Free throw attempt is up and not good. He'll get another. 60-57 it stays. Second free throw bounces in, and that one is good. So he gets 1 of 2 at the line. RJ now with 3 points. The lead is 2 for Dickinson State. Stinson into the backcourt, comes around the screen, kicks the corner. Stevens fires from 3. That barely got to the rim. Again, a quick possession for the Blue Hawks. 6 minutes left to go. 60-58. Dickinson State in the lead on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. Out front with the basketball. Right side, left side. Here comes Carter. Carter looking for some help. Gets it to Fritz. Fritz on the drive. Hooks it up and in over Stevens. Tough shot. Fritz now with 11 points in the ball game. And we're tied again at 60-60 with 5.5 left to go. Inside, Palmer lays it up and in. Nice move by Palmer. Timeout Dickinson State. 62-60. Blue Hawks with 5.5 lead it on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. We'll take a full timeout on Consolidated Channel 18 and KDIX and be back in 1 minute.
Toys. DTE.
St. Alexius South scoreboard. It'll be Palmer, Stinson, Fishel, Evans, and Egbule for Dickinson State. Ellen in there, Fritz in there, Carter in there, Smith in there, and Jai in there for Bellevue. Carter wide open from 3. That's off the mark. It'll go back to Dickinson State. That's an air ball. Carter hit his first 2 3-pointers of the second half. Has now missed 3 in a row. And the ball will be put into play by Egbule, and he'll get it back from Fishel and bring it down court. Kotze. Big night tonight, 19 points. He's been outstanding. He comes in the paint, steps through. Wide open, Palmer from Egbule. Puts it home. That makes it a 64-60 ball game with 4:50 remaining on the CHI St. Alexius South scoreboard. Fritz with it. Fritz will get the pass off, goes quickly to Carter. Carter trying to penetrate, can't, back to Fritz. Fritz drives, tough shot, and he got it again. Right side, left hand. They take that left hand away, but they don't take the move to the right away, and he comes back to the left hand and puts it home. 64-62 with 4.5 left to go. Here's Egbule, free throw line. Stops there, backs it back off the Fishel, back to Egbule. Egboulet thinking three. Drives inside, turns, kicks it back to Stinson. Stinson comes underneath, kicks it back to Egboulet. Egboulet thinking three. Comes back inside, little 4-footer. That bounces off the rim, not good. Rebound comes down, and it'll be controlled by Bellevue, and they'll bring it down court. 4 minutes left to go. Blue Hawks lead at 64-62. Top of the key. They get it off to Carter. Carter to Fritz. Fritz goes back out front to Ellen. Ellen inside to Smith. Back out front, Ellen. Carter wide open, dribble drive now. Instead of taking the shot, he's double teamed, triple team, puts it up, not good. Stinson comes down with the rebound, the ball back to Dickinson State. Tough shot by Carter, and Stinson a good D-board. Right in, Palmer will check out of the ball game. Good minutes from Braden. A little bit of pressure now put on by Bellevue. Now they'll kind of back out of it with 3.5 left to play, 64-62. Dickinson State with the lead. Egboulet, top of the key. Free throw line, great pass underneath. Gus Wright, count it, he'll go to the line. Boy, picture perfect, give and go. Egboulet does so many things so well, and that was a picture perfect screen and roll and a great bounce pass.
Egboulet does an amazing job at reading the floor, seeing where everyone is, and already knowing where everyone is while only looking at half of the court. And that's how he was able to find Gus Wright down there along the baseline.
Gus with 4, trying to make it 5, and he misses again at the line. Gus 0 of 3 at the free throw line. That would have made it a 5-point ball game. It stays 4 with 3:15 left to go. 66-62. Thompson back in the ball game, has it. Now they get it off to Ellen. Ellen gets it down low. They get it inside. Maddock with a nice little spin move over Gus Wright. Puts it up and in. Maddock with a pretty move with the left hand. Puts it home. Maddock now with 12 in the ball game off the bench. 66-64. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in this contest. Egboulet out to Evans. Evans had the 3, turned it down. Kicks it back off to Egboulet. They'll bring it back out front. Shot clock at 10. Egboulet trying to penetrate. Steps back from 3. That comes off the back iron too strong, and the rebound comes down to Bellevue at the 2:30 mark remaining to play. Our last tie, 55 all. We haven't had a tie since then. Potential is there for that now, or a Bellevue lead with a 3. Right side, Ellen kicks the baseline. Thompson inside, nearly walked, gets it to Fritz. Fritz on the drive, steps through, somehow got it to go, and the ball comes back in. No, they can't give him a timeout. They cannot give him the timeout. Okay, they got the basket by Fritz. That ties the score up at 66-66 with 2:15 left to play.
The Eagles Club in downtown Dickinson is the best place to get together with your friends and enjoy a nice cold beverage any time of the day. They have weekly lunch specials from 11 to 1:30 and beer and wings Thursdays from 5 to 9. The Eagles is also available for your special event. Call now to reserve your date. You'll find everything the Eagles is planning on their Facebook page, and you can check out their monthly calendar to see all the entertainment and events going on. Whether you're looking for something different for lunch or something fun to do with your friends, try the Eagles in downtown Dickinson.
At Infinity Real Estate Group, we go to great lengths to find the answers to most any questions our clients may have. We strive to do our best to personalize your buying or selling experience with first-hand knowledge.
I love this area. How close to Medora are we?
Oh, just a hop, skip, and a bike ride away.
When it's time to choose the team to represent you with all your real estate needs, choose Infinity Real Estate Group. Experience the Infinity way.
Infinity Real Estate Group.
City State have now concluded their season. Tomorrow, Dickinson State, Jamestown, Dakota State, and Bellevue will conclude the regular season. The Blue Hawks right now have a game lead over Jamestown. They need to win one game this weekend to claim the #1 spot and a share of the conference title. If they win 2, they'll win it outright. But right now, they've got their work cut out for them here. Tied up again, 66-66. Egboulet with the basketball. Last time we were in Bellevue, went to overtime, and Bellevue got the buzzer beater to win in overtime by 2. Fischel back in the ball game. Here comes Fischel on the drive inside. Nothing doing there. Kicks it back to Evans. Evans fakes the 3. Steps it back. Gets it back to Fischel. Down to 4 seconds. Here comes Fischel, lays it up and lays it in. Wow, with the left hand. That might be the play of the game. We'll see if it does or not. He is double teamed and hit it to make it 68-66 with 1:30 left to play. Out front with it, Carter. Carter gets it off to Ellen. Ellen looking for the screen. Nobody screens for him. Puts it high above his head. Bellevue loves to work the shot clock down. 5-second count. He had it closely guarded. Costly turnover. I wondered why he wasn't moving it. And he just held it and was guarded and never got rid of it. Costly turnover. And the Hawks get it back with 1:20 left to go. Wow, you don't want to do that. Just get rid of the basketball. And Ellen did not. And he was closely guarded. Right side, Fischel. Big possession both ways here for both Dickinson State and Bellevue. Fischel to Evans. Evans with the basketball. Back to Fischel. Fischel trying to penetrate. Comes down low. No shot there, so he'll back it out. He'll work it back inside. He'll spin, and now what do we got? We got a hold down low. Carter got the arms out, so they'll reset the shot clock to 20. I don't know if it's bonus time. Yeah, it is. Both teams on the 1-1, so Fischel will go to the line. What a night the Scobie, Montana native has had. 13 points in the second half, 21 in the ball game, and he's got a big bonus coming here for the senior. 58 seconds left to go on the CHI St. Alexis South scoreboard, and he hits it. Makes it 69-66. Here, Derek Samuel said, if he makes it, we want a timeout. He'll try to make it a two-possession ball game here with 58 seconds remaining to play. And he does. Oh, he does. Yeah, now he gets the time. I wanted the sub. Okay, that's what he wanted. So 70-66. Aiden Fischel hits both free throws. 70-66. 50 seconds. Bellevue will get it down low. Maddock with it. He goes to the floor and he travels. So Bellevue has had two possessions tied up and down by 2, and they had a 5-second count and a travel violation, and the Blue Hawks get the ball back. 48 seconds left to go in this one. The Hawks by 4, trying to put this one away in a battle royal here at Scott Gym, a full house, enthusiastic house, and now we got a foul. That will go against Thompson, but you got to do that if you're Bellevue now. You don't want to give Dickinson State a lot of time to burn off the clock. And Egbule, who's had a brilliant night, will be at the line. He's got 19 in the ball game. He's 5 of 7 in the first half, had a 3-pointer, 2 of 2 from the line, 13 points. 3 of 6 in the second half, 6 points. He has 19 in the ball game. There's a couple of steals, a bundle of rebounds, and he'll shoot the 1-1. Still a two-possession ball game. Free throw is up and good. Blue Hawks now at the line. Have hit 4 of 6 in the second half, 8 of 12 in the ball game. 71-66 with 46 seconds remaining. One more coming at the line. This one is up. That one's not good, so he misses the second one, so it stays a 5-point lead. 71-66. Here comes Carter to the basket. Shot is up and good. And now a timeout. Bellevue as the shot went high. Stinson went up in the air trying to block it, but Carter put it high off the glass and through the bottom of the net. He now has 14 in the ball game. And the Hawks lead it 71-68 with 38 seconds remaining to play. And the Blue Hawks will have possession of the basketball. We'll take another quick 30-second timeout on KDIX Dickinson.
World-renowned YouTube chef Lamise O brings her authentic Caribbean cuisine to the Dickinson area. Island Cuisine is open in the St. Joe's Plaza with available takeout and dine-in options. You'll find their entire menu on Facebook or call 483-9918 to place a pickup order. Enjoy incredible dishes like brown stewed chicken or everyone's favorite, Rasta Pasta. Call now to order or stop in. Island Cuisine, located in St. Joe's Plaza, Dickinson.
These teams have had two battles. Dickinson State winning here in Dickinson 85-75 on January 11th. And Bellevue got the win at the buzzer in overtime down in Omaha on the 24th, 74-72. In this game here, the biggest lead for Dickinson State, 7 points. The biggest lead for Bellevue, 5 points. And we've had a total of 8 ties in this ball game. That's how competitive and close this has been. Bellevue will go full court pressure with 38 seconds remaining. Inbounds pass, Stinson will put it in. Gets the pass into Fischel. Fischel works his way around it. Keeps the dribble alive. Gets the pass off to Stevens. Across the timeline to Stinson. Now back to Fischel. Now let's see what they do. They're going to foul Fischel with 27 seconds left. So Fischel will go to the line. 23 points tonight in the ball game, and he'll shoot the 1-and-1. Nice team foul. Stevens will check out. Wright will check out. Egboué and Jaden Wright will check out. Gus Wright will check in. Egboué will check in. And Stevens will check out. 1-and-1 coming for Fischel at the line to make it a 2-possession ball game again. And it doesn't go down. Rims out of there, so it stays a 1-possession ball game. Out front with it, Carter behind the back dribble. Carter comes down the lane, stops, pops. Shot off the glass. He got it to go. Timeout Bellevue. It's a 1-point lead for Dickinson State. 71-70 with 15 seconds left to go. We'll take another 30-second timeout on KBIX Dickinson, Consolidated Live TV across Southwest and Western North Dakota. And we'll be back with you in 30 seconds with 15.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that your Touchstone Energy Cooperative honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always.
.53.
Now back with you. Bellevue will check out of the huddle with Fritz, Thompson, Carter, Ellen, and also now into the ball game is Deng Jai. Dickinson State will go to work with Jaden Wright, Aiden Fischel, John Evans, Cordell Stinson, and Trey Stevens. 71-70, Dickinson State with the basketball. Stinson will put it into play. So Stinson will put the basketball into play. Stinson gets it in to Evans. Evans then in turn goes back to Wright, back to Evans, and Evans is going to be fouled with 11 seconds remaining to play. And Evans will go to the line. He'll shoot 2 now. It's 2-shot bonus time for Dickinson. John tonight 8 points on the night. So 2 shots coming. With 11 seconds remaining, 2 will come for Evans. Again, Evans pounds it to the floor. First one is up and good. Makes it a 9-point night for Evans and a lead for Dickinson State of 2 with 11 seconds remaining to play. Evans will try to make it a 3-point lead. Second free throw on the way, rolls in and it's good. Derek Selvig wants the timeout, 73-70, Dickinson State with 11 seconds left to go. We're just going to keep it right here, and I'm going to pick the brain of a guy that loves baseball, loves wrestling, and they got him on a basketball game. Tristan Sturry, you've done a great job tonight, Tristan. Bellevue's got a deficit of 3, 11 seconds left. Almost have to look for a 3-pointer, maybe not necessarily. If you get a quick 2-pointer and a foul, you can maybe stretch the game out a little bit, but Dickinson State's got to play some defense now. They've done that pretty well tonight.
Dickinson State has played great defense. Right now, if I'm Bellevue, I'm saying let's go get a 3-pointer, put the ball in the hands of your best 3-point shooter, and then tell him you have the option to find the lane and drive the lane and force the foul.
All right, there we go. Bellevue will come out of the huddle with Montgomery, Carter, Jai, Fritz, and Allen. Fritz has really been outstanding in this second half. He has got 13 points in the second half, 17 in the ball game. Daniel, Gus Wright, Stinson, John Evans, Jose Aguilera. Bellevue has 2 timeouts remaining. The Blue Hawks 2 timeouts. They're going to try and get it in bounce. They do get it into Carter. Carter comes down court. Timeout Bellevue with 8 seconds remaining. So with 8 seconds remaining to play, Bellevue will take the timeout. This time we'll take a quick break here. 30-second timeout on K-Gax and Consolidated. Tip the hat to Trace Wells and that crew up there. Superb job again, guys and gals, as always. We appreciate that. Let's take a half-minute timeout. Dickinson State 73, Bellevue 70, 8.6 seconds remaining to play.
The Hub in North Dickinson is more than your ordinary convenience store. From Godfather's Pizza and the Hub Cafe to gourmet coffee, tea, and more. Stop by early for breakfast or grab something to go. We carry a variety of donuts that we make fresh every day. If your vehicle is dirty, we now have a state-of-the-art car wash at both locations. Stop in and see what we have to offer at the Hub located on North Highway 22 or the Hub West Dakota Oil on East Villard in Dickinson. We're changing the way people think about the convenience store industry.
So Bellevue will have the basketball. They're moving to what I call the drive-through end of Scott Gym, not the Weinbergen Hall end of Scott Gym, the east end, where their bench is at. The Blue Hawks moving to the west end, the Weinbergen Hall concession stand area of Scott Gym. What a great crowd this is. Boy, we've had some super crowds down the stretch run for Dickinson State at home. And they've enjoyed some great basketball. This game has been a dandy tonight. Bellevue will put it into play. They need a three-pointer to tie with 8 seconds left. Rich tries to get free. He does not. They get it in the corner to Carter. Carter goes inside. Now we've got a whistle and a foul with 4.5 seconds remaining to play. As from behind, they got the ball in the hands of Smith. And it'll be 1-1. Smith will go to the line to shoot the 1-1. Not a bad situation. They didn't allow Bellevue that three-point opportunity and were willing to take the foul.
Actually, it's a good situation. It's a 1-1. If they make both of them, it's 72-73. Bellevue is going to foul.
Yeah. Well, let's see what Smith does. He's the key right now. He hits it. The first one, it's a 2-point game. Free throw looks good, but it comes off not good. Rebound comes down, and it's controlled by Gus Wright, and that probably will do it. They need 1 free throw and 2 free throw attempts up and coming, as Smith couldn't get the free throw to drop. And Gus Wright will go to the line, and Gus tonight has struggled at the line. He is 0 of 3 at the free throw line. He just needs 1 of 2 to probably put this one away, and he's got 2 free shots coming, and he misses again. Gus Wright now 0 of 4 from the free throw line. Palmer out. 30-second timeout again. We'll just keep it right here. Gus Wright looks to the sky and says, what I got to do. We watched him make those 3-pointers last week. Remember that against Jamestown, 4 in a row from the top of the key, banked 2 in, made 2. Now he can't make a wide open 15-foot free throw, and he's 0 for 4. That's the way game goes sometimes. Sometimes he can do it, sometimes he can't. We'll see if he can do it here. If he makes this one, it's pretty much a Blue Hawk victory. If he doesn't, Bellevue's got 3 seconds to go the length of the court and try and get a 3-pointer, or Dickinson State can follow them again and make them go to the free throw line, which I always think you should do, but a lot of people like to just let them go for the 3-pointer. Wright steps all the way back to the top of the key, so Gus will try to put this one in the books for Dickinson State. 3 seconds remain. Wright ready. Gus takes aim, fires, and hits. And that probably will do it. 74-70, Dickinson State with 3 seconds left. Egboué steals the ball away. Another turnover to Bellevue, and there's the final score. Boy, that's a hard-fought, hard-earned victory tonight for Dickinson State, 74-70. What that victory does tonight is it clinches the #1 spot for Dickinson State in the standings, because them and Jamestown can still tie and be co-champs, but the Hawks, with 3 victories over the Jimmies, earn the #1 seed regardless of the outcome tomorrow of their basketball game against Dickinson State. They would like to win it outright. They do have a chance to do that tomorrow, but Bellevue tested them very, very much tonight. Dickinson State in the second half outscores Bellevue 42-40, outscored them 40-30 In the first half, Dickinson State goes to 11-3 and clinches no worse than a tie for first place, but more importantly, clinches the number 1 seed in the conference, and the team going over there saluting their fans. I mean, those fans, Derek Selvig said, get over there and give those fans credit. I mean, they did a great job tonight. Dickinson State 11-3 and 16-10. Bellevue on the season goes to 12-15, and then conference play at 4-10. Well, we've got our post-game show upcoming. We'll come up back with you in 3 minutes and look at the post-game show. Back in
Independent, straightforward, caring. It's what we are because we are you. Member-owned, member-focused. Western Cooperative Credit Union. Head west for a financial relationship that works for you. Dependable, trustworthy, fair. It's what we are.